Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me. My name is Anne, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. I like to say we travel around the world sitting on our couches. How fun is that? We have diversified what we watch. Do not let that 1-inch subtitle get in your way of enjoying foreign international content. It is just fantastic. We're learning food and culture and languages. Oh my word. I hope you have your passport. Let's go. Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Anne, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. Today, I'm back to review this excellent, fantastic show. It's from Indonesia. It's called The Cigarette Girl, and oh wow, what a lovely story and series. I hope there'll be a second season because I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so nice to see a second season. But for anybody who doesn't know what it's about her name is Dacia, and Dacia's family. They are in the cigarette making business, but as a woman, especially in those days, I think it was what we're talking about, the 40s, 50s, and 60s, I think. Obviously, it was very patriarchal. So meaning women had their area and men had their area. So even the area where men would make cigarettes, women were not allowed to go in there, where to make the flavors and all that stuff. So obviously she took on, her dad, I believe, didn't have sons. So she was almost like her dad's helper. And because she's helping the dad with the business, she really gets involved in cigarettes and flavors, and she wants to try different ones. And she turns out to be really, really good. And it's creating flavors that are fantastic. But are they getting the light of day? No, because the guy who makes the cigarettes will not allow her to go in there to make them. She's trying to convince her dad, and her dad is like, stay away from it, that kind of thing. And this guy called Soeraja, and the way they introduced him to the show was interesting because he looks like he was running away and then he's being beat up. And even Dacia sees him in the market being beat up and thought, oh. But then when he looked at her, remember that scene? When he looked at her, it was like, almost like, who is that woman? And oh my God, like he even forgot to protect himself, and he gets hit in the face. And I was like, ooh, something's gonna happen between these two, right? And then obviously we see the father rescues him, and he comes to work for him in the cigarette business. And obviously they became good friends, and he, because he's a man, is allowed to be in that room, realizes how much she would love to go in there and create some flavors, and he helps her. So it looked like he's the one who's in there, but he would kind of secretly smuggle her in, and she would create the cigarettes and things like that. And obviously, as you would hope, and you hope you'd watch, is that they become very close and they fall in love. But the way this story, the ups and downs of it, even to the end, because even in the opening scenes, we see an older man, and he looks like he's being haunted by his past. And obviously they go back and tell us their story. Oh, such a lovely story of love. Do they make it as a family or not? And then now the new generation, meaning her daughter and his son, now learning about their parents. That was so good to watch. They really did an excellent job of showing how the process of cigarette making, I never knew it was that involved, and all the different flavors. And you got this women rolling them, that kind of thing. That was interesting. And then obviously to see that, I think it was during the time of war. So obviously you have to keep watching how her family gets involved by mistake. I don't want to give away how and who got them in trouble, because that would be giving it away. And they're kind of blacklisted, and what that becomes of that. And then what happens to Dacia and Soeraja? Do they make it or not? Oh my gosh, the ups and downs will keep you like, I want to see the next scene and the next scene and the next scene. But it was so well done. I love the way the filmography, it just brings you right back there. The way they describe between the roles of men and women, and what a woman could do and a man could not do. And the love story, the love story was so strong. And the choices they have to make, oh my God, it just keeps you glued in. And then now we have this new generation. Oh my God, And I have to say, I have not watched a lot of Indonesian shows, but woo, Indonesia, I'm gonna keep my eye on you. This was really, really fantastic. So please, have you watched it? If you have, let me know in the comment section what you thought of it. But I had to jump on here real quick and say, do yourself a favor and watch The Cigarette Girl, because it was done very, very well. The acting, the production, everything, the costuming. I love the culture, just fantastic and very well done. If you do like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. I'm currently reviewing Korean drama, Castaway Diva. So if you're watching Korean dramas and you love them like we do, please join us. I'm doing that every week. But once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again in my next one. Deuces.